Have you noticed when you log into that favorite property app, or any app for that matter around social media, there's always these little nudges, these little bumps that just sort of pop up in front of your face to confirm your overall thinking. You know, when you see that property that says 1,000 people have looked at this, or this suburb currently is ranked in the top 10 of the best suburbs in the area that you're looking at, or when you look on social media that you get the one thing that is the most common used icon out there, the thumbs up. All of them are there for what is now called social proof, something we've had for absolute millennia. We're social beings, human beings. We need to get social approval. We want social approval. We act in ways that clearly are designed to make us fit in to the collective. That's what we do. It's how we work. But in the current new world, we have never had more impact and more influence from social proof in history. The impact of actually picking up your phone and logging on to almost anything will put you in front of social proof at almost every single touch point. And property is no different. As I just talked about, they have deliberately now got in front of your eye line the kind of information that will confirm, actually, this is where I want to be. This is the house that I need rather than want, because they are trying to nudge you into that. And that's why social proof, although it's good to have a social scenario and good to confirm your views, it can throw you completely off what you're trying to do, particularly for us as property investors. Because as an investment, this is something that we want to be reasonable and rational about, rather than something that's based on emotion. Because emotion is absolutely driven into social proof. You need that emotional support, that emotional drive, and that emotional confirmation that comes from having social proof. So how do you get past it? Particularly in this world where, as I said, all of those social medias, all of those property apps are trying to give you a nudge, are trying to use social proof slightly against you. It's around two things: automation and research discipline. Automation gets you out of the biggest issue with social proof, because again, we are trying to be reasonable and rational with it. You have things like your offset accounts, things like your loans, things like your overall cash flow and your taxation done through automation, so that you can't get influenced by social proof. Then the one that really does matter, which is coming down to the reasonable, rational decisions you're doing it. What are your non-negotiables? What are the absolute reasons that you're doing this? It's not to confirm your social standing. It's to move your wealth in the right direction. And therefore, that's the other part of this, is the research that comes with it. Ignoring what the social is telling you and looking at the absolute rational movement that you need inside it. Why are you getting this property? What's the goal of the direction of this property that you have? Why is this area being attractive? Because the research has told you, or because the social has told you? It's the first thing that we need to concentrate on. That's how you get through social proof. Because we understand right now, no time in history has social proof been all over your decision making. Having those automation and that research backing can get through it.